Alright, logistics. Let's continue our lecture on logistics here. So during the war of 1973 in the Middle East, why did the United States limit resupplying Israel's army? Alright. Well, so during the war of 1973 in the Middle East, the United States placed limits on resupplying Israel's army because in Israel, victory would not bring peace, only more warfare. Alright, so this is 100% true. If you saw my last video, I kind of gave you like, two examples of logistics, right? Logistics is basically resupplying an army, right? With clothes, with water, with food, with shelter, more men, everything you need for a functional military task force to accomplish the mission, to set up shop and things like that. So during the war of 1973, right, the United States politicians already knew, look, listen, man, there's been already 2-3 wars previous to this one, and this is never gonna end. Okay, we can keep resupplying these people, right? But at the end of the day, we are just going, we're just funding a war, an internal war at that. So let's move forward, right? In 1973, basically, the United States began to just hold resupplying Israel's army. So they never told Israel directly, hey, look, listen, we're gonna hold these. Nope, we just indirectly just held it. Just say, hey, no, we haven't sent the military things. Give us another week. Give us another two weeks, because as soon as these arms were in Israelis' hands, they were already killing Palestinians, dropping bombs, initiating airstrikes the following day or the following week. All right, so that kind of doesn't bring peace, it just brought more warfare. So basically, politicians already realized, hey, look, listen, what we're gonna do is we're going to stop resupplying these people and see if we can come to an agreement, which eventually they did. It was brilliant, right? What they did was they came to an agreement where they would respect these borders, right? But it wouldn't bring all peace. Like, there is no peace still. Like, we'll guard up to here, and you guys guard up to there, and whenever warfare erupts, we'll go into another war. But this was amazing, though, right? So in order for the war of 1973 to stop, to come to this agreement here, was to hold Israel's resupplement from the United States. And then that's when politicians kind of got in there, psychologically making treaties and say, hey, look, listen, just let's just have some form of peace, or we'll call it an agreement where we just cease fire. Okay, because United States, they weren't going to keep resupplying Israel, and then once Egypt was losing, right, then they get resupplied by the Russians, by the Soviet Union. And so right now, the superpowers, what they did was they sat down and formed an agreement, and this is how we came to a ceasefire that ended basically the war of 1973.